Hi everyone, this is Terence and this is Kathleen, my wife, and we are husband and wife team of Beyond Insights. I'm the CEO, and my wife Kathleen here is also the founder, and she is a very successful investor and trader. And today we want to answer a question that is often in the mind of our students, right? How can a person become a successful trader, right? What does it take? What are the qualities? What are the criteria for one to be successful in trading?
Yeah, for me, the most important thing of being a successful trader is no different than being a successful person. It's about not giving up in hard times, especially in tougher market conditions. I think in every professions that you have or business, there's definitely going to be bad and good times as well. Like this pandemic, many businesses have gone through many challenges. And same for investing and trading. There's actually market cycles, right? There are bullish times. There are also some challenging and volatile times. And it is in these times that is really a test on whether you can be successful, whether you will stay on in a game and to master this. And if you can come out from that, right, focus on how do you overcome those challenges. And because these type of challenges will go through a cycle, right? It come and go. And if you can master it, the next round you'll be even better. Yeah. So I think that would be the number one most important factors, right, on being a successful investor or trader. Yeah.
Right, so that's if I could sum it up with one word, is tenacity, right? So what would be number two in your mind?
To me, number two is to have the right expectations of this trade, right? This investing and trading, right? Expectations of the market. It takes time to master it, as in any professions like lawyer, doctor, right? So you need to make sure that you give yourself time to master the skills instead of wanting to make money in a very short time. Because if you focus on making the money, right, you may not follow a strict process or money management. You may not understand the market. You could have random successes, like a beginner's luck, or you could have a beginner's bad luck, okay, which cause you to give up too easily. So the key is, and I would advise everyone to get a good mentorship first, so they can reduce the learning curve. But give yourself time to master it, right? And the important aspect is to understand the big trends. Right, so the big money is in the big trends, and so what drives the big trends is the money supply, right? The economic cycle, as well as the industry trend. So these are the big picture. But it can look complex to a beginners at first, right? But there are simple way to invest or trade in the market, but there are also sophisticated way. So you just need to find a style that suits you based on your experience level. And based on who you want to become, right? Do you want to be a sophisticated investor, or do you just want to be a simple investor to just beat the standard interest rate for the bank and inflation, and so that you can still grow your money? Or do you really want to master this skill so that you can really build your wealth?
Yeah, I think in a way it's the same with every profession that you want to get into, right?
Yes.
If you are in it just for the money, you're not going to go very far, right? You have to devote yourself to master the skills that is required to be successful in that profession. And it's no different for trading as well, right? So we want everyone to understand that it's a field that you also should spend effort and time to master. It's definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme at all.
Yeah.
Would that be a third point that you want to share?
Yes, this third point is something that a lot of people overlook, especially for people who are new to the market, or even those who are seasoned, right? There's a need to be right, okay, all the time. And especially when people sign up for the class, they expect that if I follow the process, then this trade should be right. So these are wrong expectations of the market. We win this, investing and trading business through proper planning and through understanding the bigger picture, the probability assessment, and to follow a strict money management. Right? So this is not about random successes. So you cannot be right all the time in the market, okay? Because there are so many different factors that can affect the market. But it doesn't mean you cannot make a living. In fact, you even if you're half right, you can still make money in the market. Right, so there's a way to manage the risk so that, example, right, in a simple layman term, if you risk $1 to make $2, right, even though you're half right, you can still make money. Like that's the basic principle. Yeah. So as long as you embrace this part, then you won't get too hung up when you're wrong, or you give up too easily, and will keep tweaking your strategy just because you thought it's wrong. Yeah. So if you set this expectations right, you will go a long way. Yeah.
Is there a fourth point? No? All right, so you need to cut this
Yes,
out.
yes, there is.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
So Kathleen, is there a fourth point that you'd like to share?
Yes, definitely. And that's, to me, is the most important point to make sure that you can sustain the wealth that you create from investing and trading. Yeah, it's not difficult to make money in investing and trading, but it's not easy to sustain it in the long run. Because if you make money, the greed will come in, right? You could get arrogant and you could break some of the rules over time. Right? So in order for you to consistently be able to sustain the wealth and to grow it, you need to be disciplined. And this is the hard part for a lot of people. Like many people like to treat trading like a hobby, right? Something they like to do and they can make money. And that's the wrong approach. Like hobby is something that you end up spending a lot of money, right? Yeah. So if you want to create wealth, you need to treat trading like a business, and you need to treat it seriously. And you need to have a business plan for it, and to execute the plan, and to manage the risk. Right? It's not something that you just do randomly. And so there's a lot to learn about ourselves in trading. I learned a lot about myself in trading. And one of my previous guru on trading tells me something which really resonates. You learned a lot about yourself when you trade. Okay? Yeah, your fear, your greed, your hope, your normal behavior, impromptu trading, and overconfidence. Right? So that's the part that you need to master. So to me, trading is not just a means to make money. Trading and investing, it's a way for you to understand more about yourself and to become a better person. So this is the part that a lot of people, think that I'm crazy, right? So it's about character building. Yeah, I have this quote which says, trading is a way to build your character, right? Why do I say so? Because in order to be successful in trading or in anything else, you need to be disciplined, right? You need to overcome that typical human nature of greed. Right? And that's not easy for most people. But if you can do that, you will really grow as a person. So in the end, it's about who you become. It's not just about the wealth. Of course, the side effect is you get the wealth, you get the financial freedom, time freedom, as well as location freedom. Right? I mean, right now, enjoying a vacation over here, and this is our favorite resort. Right? It's our 5th time here, and every time I came here, I have a great gratitude and also satisfaction of what I've gone through. I've gone through a lot of up and downs in my journey. But the most important reasons I'm still here is because I never give up. Yeah, and I focus on mastering the skills. Yeah, so I like all of you to also start off the right way. Yeah, so that you can shorten your learning curve in this journey and also become a successful investor and trader, so that you can really spend the time on what you really want to do. Yeah.
Right, great. So those were Kathleen's 4 points. Number 1, tenacity. Number 2, your willingness to master the skill. Number 3, having the right expectation. And number 4, having the right mindset. Right, so as you can see, it's no different from the criteria to be successful in any other career or any other endeavor. But there's one big difference though. In trading, is this you and the market. There are no people that you need to deal with, unlike career or any other business, right? You need to depend on a team. You need to be depend on other people to be successful as a team.
Yes.
Well, that's not saying that we shouldn't love working with people. I think we must. I'm just saying that in trading, your probability of success is probably higher than any other career or profession, because you don't have to deal with the complications of people in that sense.
Yep.
You don't have to deal with customers in that sense. So it's a worthwhile endeavor, and we also think that everyone have the potential to succeed in it, as long as you have the right mindset to be successful. And the mindset is no different from any other career or profession. So we like you to have that in mind. And if you like to find out how to get started the right way, we actually have a free seminar. Just join us, click on the link that is available below the video, and come and join us, find out about the formula that Kathleen has established, the formula that she has created based on her 20 plus years of experience on how you can get started the right way to become a successful, to become a consistent trader. All right, so we hope to see you and share our experience with you.
See you then.
Bye.